Coming up on Mountain News this morning, school bus drivers in one Kentucky county share their frustrations with the school system, and Kentucky State Police troopers invite people from our region to cover their cruisers for a good cause.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning to you. It's Wednesday. Yeah, it is Wednesday. I'm Dakota Makris. Good morning to you. It's 5 o'clock, and let's take it over to, well, I guess a familiar face, Brandon Robinson. He's back this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's good to see you.
Absolutely good to see you, and got a good report last couple of days.
I know. I'll let you talk about that. That's your story to tell. So.
Basically, for those who are just kind of tuning in and getting caught up with us there, if you didn't see the Facebook post, the tumor shrank. So the medicine's working. Of course, the good Lord above working his magic. Miracles still happening. Let's get into the forecast this morning. I brought back some sunshine, so that's some good news. We're looking at clear skies this morning, but it is cold. Some frost out there, so be careful of that as you head out the door this morning. Temperatures running in the low to mid 30s in most locations. Some 40s there in Pikeville and Prestonsburg up toward Richmond. Those are the warmest spots in the region right now. Frost advisory for all of us until 9 o'clock this morning, so we'll keep an eye on that for you. Again, patchy this morning. But I got back kind of late, so I didn't have time for my car to get frost set up on it. But it was a little bit frosty this morning. A little extra if you're heading out the door on the coffee meter, but temperatures are going to slowly climb today, heading from the 30s into the 60s by the afternoon, thanks to the sunshine aforementioned. The rest of the forecast coming up here in just a little bit. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you. A Whitley County man wanted for robbing a market in Williamsburg is now in jail. Deputies were searching for Bobby Canada, wanted on warrants for robbery and criminal mischief. Deputies say Canada went inside the Canada Town Market off Kentucky 204 with a hammer, which deputies say he used to destroy a gaming machine to get the cash box inside. The store clerk confronted him, who then threatened the clerk. He threatened the clerk before leaving with a handful of cash. He was found off Henry Barton Road in Corbin, where he was arrested. Deputies also arrested Destiny Hatfield, who they say drove Canada to the location and had been questioned twice about his whereabouts. Both were taken to the Whitley County Detention Center. The suspect involved in a dramatic police chase in Powell County has been indicted. Aaron Elliott faces a list of charges, including 4 counts of wanton endangerment, drunk driving, and assault of a police officer. Cell phone video of that chase has been viewed more than 1 million times. It appears to show Elliott had a police car on the Mountain Parkway before crashing and trying to run. His case will now move to the circuit court. A teacher accused of having sex with a student in Lee County was in court Tuesday morning. Courtney Horn was arraigned in district court. Her attorney entered a not guilty plea on her behalf, and the judge moved her case forward for a preliminary hearing next month. Horn was fired from her job as a PE teacher at Lee County Middle High School after the alleged relationship was reported. Police say Horn admitted to engaging in sexual activity with a 16-year-old student at her house after school hours. In a statement, the superintendent says the district quote will not tolerate any behavior that puts the physical or social emotional well-being of our students at risk. A Rockcastle County mother is facing charges after deputies say her child called 911. Casey Ballinger has 4 children. Her arrest citation says her 10-year-old son called 911, saying she was on drugs and he was afraid she was going to hurt them. Deputies say Ballinger allowed officers to search her bag, and they say they found needles inside. They also say she admitted to using heroin. The children were all removed from her home. Ballinger is facing endangering the welfare of a minor and drug charges. Well, April is Child Abuse Awareness Month. Supporters say Kentucky has one of the highest rates of child abuse in the nation. Yesterday, health experts with the University of Kentucky talked about the signs of child abuse. Abuse can be physical, but could also involve having prescription or illegal drugs easily accessible to children. Experts say there are resources out there to help.
Child abuse pediatricians, but also school systems are involved with this. Domestic violence shelters, over 120 partners across the state come together to promote what best practices are, build awareness, and then just advocate for policies that will help protect our children.
Several agencies have put out blue pinwheels to raise awareness in several cities, including Lexington and Frankfort. School bus drivers in Clark County are sharing their frustrations with the school system. On Tuesday, a large number of them called out sick. It forced the district to move to NTI learning yesterday. The drivers say they called out due to concerns about safety and overcrowding. They met with the superintendent to discuss the issue.
We got to sit down and talk to the superintendent. She's very supportive of us, and I believe that from what she told us in there that everything's going to work out for the best.
Well, our sister station, WKYT, reached back out to the superintendent regarding bus drivers' concerns about the threats and overcrowding. As of right now, our sister station has not heard back. Kentucky State Police troopers are inviting people to cover their cruisers in stickers this week. It's part of their Cover the Cruisers Week, which raises money for Special Olympics Kentucky. They offer year-round sports and competition for those with intellectual disabilities. Every year, they support more than 11,000 athletes here in the Commonwealth.
What we really do is change lives through sports. Everybody who's ever competed in sports at any level sort of understands the lessons that sports teaches us: how to work with a team, how to work with a leader in your coach.
Last year, Cover the Cruiser raised more than $20,000 for the Special Olympics. The next opportunity to cover a cruiser will be this Thursday at the Walmart here in Hazard. Well, thank you so much for getting your cold Wednesday morning started with us here on Mountain News this morning. Coming up, scientists issue a warning about the future of a crucial crop if we continue to see extreme weather conditions in the future. That's next.
And I'm back, and I brought the sunshine back with me. The question now is, how long will it last? I'll have the answer in about 3 minutes.